our debts that we may forgive others or our debtors. That means that we have to recognize what debts we do have so that way we can forgive other people of their debts. It's credit. That's spiritual credit. That's something else that's sorely missing as far as like how we move as a culture of people. We don't have a common commercial form of unity. You know, like we're still separating the forms of currency instead of recognizing that each one of us invest our energy into systems that transfer or convert our energy into some form of fiat, some dollar bill, some cowrie shell, gold, silver. But those things, they're powerless without your energy to invest into, without your energy to say, this thing has a value, right? So if we also recognize what our systems of value are, we can also start to form something that we can all agree on, or at least accept commonly amongst ourselves, because we could continue to sit and argue, but then that's just enacting the theorem of Willie Lynch in perpetrating or making it manifest into something real. And so the factual aspects is the conditioning of the individual and of the people. If a people or if an individual is easily influenced, this could be positive and negative. What can they easily be influenced to do? Like, for the most part, with cell phones, people are influenced to buy. But how many of us are influenced to influence others to purchase? Because, what was the number you quoted, brother? 1.7 trillion. Now, and the majority of that is made at 4 different times of the year. And actually 1 time of the year, but we'll break it down into 4 times of the year because systems that exist are our systems of how we presented information to each other through oral tradition, and then they were canonized to become blueprints for other societies to thrive and live and conquer other societies with. Through our recognition of how we manipulate our own environment, right? So if we can do that ourselves, we're less influenceable, right? By being an influential aspect to the system. $1.7 trillion, 4 times a year, relates to the 4 corners of the 4 quadrants of the universe, north, east, south, west. You know, the 4 degrees of a clock or of a circle, 12, 3, 6, 9, whichever way you want to cut it up. You know, divide it down, quarter, half it, fraction it, 8 it, 10 it, 9 it, whatever. Understanding even the mathematics behind it, fix it, adjust the spending, adjust how we're spending at those certain times of the year, right? Like, people were influenced to purchase computers, but not many people were influenced to purchase computers to research information, research stocks, research bonds, research how to rebut, you know, that mortgage foreclosure that's coming in the mail. Because in this day and age, what also further helps to divide us is the fact that each household is going through some form of financial slavery, some type of financial indebtedness that prevents them from being able to actually join with their neighbor without fear of their neighbor taking what they have and do something greater. You know, like the whole village concept. A village was rich if a village could communally provide for the village. If only one house could provide for the village, that house was seen as the chieftain, the kingdom, right? And that's how influence begins to become a matter that can be utilized for dominance and submission. Because the individual who is able to amass such great wealth should be sharing how he's able or how she's able, because ddAea is a woman-led organization, at least by my observation. It's a woman-led organization, which also illustrates the rise and the return of the matriarch in and amongst our communities. It's not going to be men who are going to champion these issues. It's going to be women. And as men, we have to step aside and let women voice these issues, because men are protecting what women carry as far as our liberty, right? And as the continuance of our nation. But I may be taking up too much time. I want to address more questions too. Let everybody speak. I'm passionate. Passionate.